Hello everyone, welcome to my new house. There's an echo in the room. You probably just heard that. I'll be fixing that in due time. But there's been a lot of stuff going on with the channel at the moment, so I just wanted to do a video and kind of give everyone an update, and also maybe even just tell you guys about it for the first time. Because if you don't follow my Twitter or you haven't watched any of the 12-hour streams that I've been doing recently where we've been talking a lot about this stuff, then you really haven't heard any of this, and this will be the first time. So first off, we launched a new Teespring initiative called the RollPlay Art Series, where every single month Gears Art himself will be drawing a scene, whether that's a battle scene or a narrative scene or a nativity scene. We really don't know. Probably not a nativity scene though. Maybe though. Maybe I'll play a baby. But really what it means is that he's going to be designing a new poster for us every single month. The first one is already up and you've already seen it before if you followed RollPlay Balance of Power Dark Side, as that is a mouthful as it always was. The poster was made and it was released to patrons of the $2 tier for I think about 3 months now. You can actually get that. But we decided that we wanted to go ahead and make that into a poster, and then that spawned this whole idea of what if every month you just drew a new scene or a new piece of art, and we made that into a poster, and that's kind of where we're at now. So the first one's up. The next one will most likely be Court of Swords. I think we'll get to work on that pretty soon. We already have a scene in mind for the most part. But then where we go from there, we'll probably leave it up to you guys. I'm not sure if we're going to do a vote or if we'll just do kind of what you guys are talking about a lot and what's been... oh God, I was about to say what's been playing well on the show. I'm getting way too businessy, guys. Just tell me to shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's cool. Teespring, the quality is great. I have a poster over there. I'm not going to stand up and go and get it. All right, look, I said I wasn't going to stand up and go and get it, but I figured it would make sense just to do that. It's a nice little matte finish. It looks pretty cool. I'm kind of happy with it. They're 18 by 24 and 24 by 36. We might even put some of this art on shirts. We will see. Speaking of shirts. Thanks, JP. Yeah, speaking of shirts, we're going to be doing some new shirts coming forward. We might already have one done, as I discovered some fan art that would work really well on a shirt and probably a poster as well for Court of Swords. So that'll go up here probably in the next couple of days. It should be behind me right now. Future JP, make sure to put that in there. And then Gears is working on a Nebula Jazz shirt right now that's going to be a combination of the current logo, and then we're going to take some different trinkets, if you watch the show, from each character. We're going to have Jesse's, let me see here, we're going to have Jesse's container, which is going to have the A in Nebula Jazz, or yeah, the A in Nebula. We're going to have some ooze all around that. Some goggles from Pocket's character, the ooze, of course, being for Dodger's character. And then Strippin's character, we're going to have a big old just shark tooth in the top. And then we'll probably do like a faded look to it. We're still playing around with how we exactly want to make that look. So that's what we got coming up in merch. I also don't know if those will be limited sales or if we're just going to put those up and make them there forever. I haven't decided yet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Moving right along, over the weekend during the 48 hours and 4, and that's not something that I made up in the last 5 minutes of the stream. I did 4 12-hour streams over the weekend. And I've always kind of been eyeing the idea of a token system on the channel. And we decided that we wanted to just go ahead and do it. We implemented Revlo, revlo.co for their website, revlo.co/itmeJP. It should be behind me right now, Future JP. And you can see that it's a token system, basically. But it's a little bit more fleshed out of a token system, which is really cool. Dodger, if you've watched any of her content, has done things with this in the past. And I think some of the stuff they're going to be doing with it are, you know, maybe 1 month we'll have, I don't know, 10 these are just numbers. I don't know if this will actually happen, but maybe we'll have like 10 free posters from Teespring, which I'll collect everyone's information and then have those shipped out via Teespring for, I don't know, 20,000 tokens. Right now you earn 1 salt for every 5 minutes. So at 20,000 tokens, that works out to be about 69 days watched. You know, 69. Oh God, I'm having a stroke. But yeah, I think that type of stuff will be kind of cool, where you are able to get a shirt or you're able to get a poster or something like that. Might be able to try to work it into Patreon where maybe for 1 month at a certain number of tokens, you're able to use it for a fan game or something like that down the line. I think it'd be a cool process. I think it's a way to reward people who have always watched RollPlay but necessarily can't sub or can't be on Patreon or can't support the show monetarily, but they can support the show as a viewer as they have in the past. And that's a way to give them something for that type of support because I really do appreciate it. Also what it is it's just a glorified viewbot. If you think about the idea of what token systems are, it's a system that is, and I'm just being brutally honest here, it's a system that makes people want to be in a channel nonstop so that they're always earning points, right? So, but there's no offline earning, I will say that. But you should still idle the channel in that sense, because the second I go live, you're automatically earning, and the second I go offline, you'll stop. So really, it's a way to get a bunch of people to idle in your channel. So the second you go live, you automatically start with X amount of viewers. That's the idea behind it for me, is that there's no build up. It's that I start immediately X amount of viewers instead of, yeah, I'm going to start at like, 100 viewers today. And then about 10 minutes into the show, when I go live, it'll be around 600. And then 30 minutes, it'll maybe be like 1100. And then if it continues to grow, maybe about an hour, it's around 1500. Now it's just, I start the stream and boom, we're already at 1,000. That would be cool. That would be a great way to grow the channel in my eyes. So that system, revlo.co/itmeJP, promotes that and enforces that in my eyes. And it also gives you guys something back in return, which I hope is nice. We'll probably put some lower tier stuff in there as well. I'll try to talk with Daniel and see exactly what that is. I'll probably pull inspiration from people like Dodger, who have done a pretty good job with it, and maybe check out some of the other smaller streamers who are using the Revlo stuff. But yeah, hopefully you like that in the like that on the stream. If you don't watch the stream, you just watch here on YouTube, well, maybe you'll start watching live, or maybe you'll start idling live. That's up to you guys. But yeah, this is only a Twitch thing. It's only for the live viewing of all the shows. Patreon's been going pretty well. We want to, I didn't mention this in the art series, but any stuff that's created for the art series, the posters, will show up in the $2 level of the Patreon as wallpaper. And that'll also be for iOS. That'll be 1080p, 720p, 1440, 4K, probably 4K. Android, all that stuff. I should have mentioned that in the very beginning. But yeah, I don't know. Patreon seems to be going well. I still want to tinker with a couple things. I still want to add some things, but I just finished this move, and we just wrapped up that live show 2 weeks ago, which I think you guys enjoyed. But still some things that I want to grow, so we'll probably be working on that in the next couple of months. The other thing is the schedule. itmeJP.com/schedule, what should be up behind me right now, Future JP. You'll see that the past 2 months, we've labeled it out with games in terms of what games we're going to play. I've kind of taken a step back because it was hard to commit to what game we're going to be playing on every single day. Now I'll probably just tweet what game we're going to be playing ahead of time. But one thing that I think we are going to do, probably not this week and probably not next week, probably starting in 3 weeks, is every Thursday, as long as someone's not visiting, as long as there isn't an issue, we're going to do a 12-hour stream, 5 o'clock Eastern to 5 a.m. Eastern, which seems to be kind of like a day where we can't really do shows because Critical Role is doing a show in the evening, so it doesn't really make sense to go up against them. And I've always just kind of treated it as a very lackadaisical day, so why not just do a 12-hour stream and play a bunch of games. We'll keep this up and see how it goes. If I decide to scrap it in the future, don't be surprised, but still going to have normal streams. 5 o'clock Eastern is the normal start time. Blades is moving to Sundays. If you haven't watched that video or that recent episode where we talked about that, this upcoming Sunday on the 19th, it'll be happening at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 o'clock Eastern. That'll be the new normal day for Blades. We're going to take it off of Tuesday evenings. However, there still is a show tomorrow at 2 o'clock. On Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern, if you're watching this before March 14th. But I don't really have anything else to say, I think. I think we're good. I think that covered everything. If you have questions and you want to get them answered, YouTube comments are not necessarily the best way. The best way is to go over to community.itmeJP.com, and I'll be posting this in a thread over there, which you guys can give me feedback on. And that's probably the best way to interact with me. It's easier to go to that website than kind of filter through a lot of the nonsense here on YouTube. But I appreciate each and every one of you watching this video. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you on a roleplay show or on the normal stream. Thanks. I'm out. Bye.